We want to welcome everybody to this episode of the Geek Salad Podcast. I am Arye the King.
I'm G, the bearded one.
And today we have a special guest for this, whatever episode this is on the Geek Salad Podcast. We got a dope content creator, a dope MC.
Yes, sir.
He's all around dope dude. Crazy 8 the Great, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy 8 the Great. What's up, man?
Welcome to the show.
Man, what's good, man? Thanks for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? Good seeing y'all around. Finally get a chance to bump elbows virtually and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah. That's how we do it. In these virtual streets, everybody gets nice, dab a line, man.
For sure. Yeah, but it's good to be here, though. I appreciate the reach out.
No problem, man. No problem, man.
No doubt. So today we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot going on in the news, man. We got some TV show reviews, also some music, and of course the interview portion with the Crazy 8 the Great. So let's get into it.
I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.
G, what's the first topic, bro?
All right, man. So lately, I've been asking everybody that we have been talking to over the past 2 days now. I got to get your opinion. Is Future the greatest rapper alive right now?
Like, that's a trick question, right? It got to be a trick question. Nah, I'm all jokes aside, impossible. It's not true.
Yeah, it's not.
It's fake news. It's fake news, and my Donald Trump
clearly fake news. Clearly fake. Nobody believes that it's real. It's not.
It's fake news. That's wild, though.
It is.
Future of all people. I think meme culture has kept his career alive longer than the music has.
Good point.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not that, Future makes just the worst music possible. It's not for me personally, but at the same time, I hear more about him through meme culture than I do actual songs. So I feel like because of the state of the culture in hip hop and how memeable hip hop is nowadays anyway, Future is at the top of that list when we talk about the toxic memes and all the shit that's going on surrounding his name. Is like, oh, this would be a fun headline. Let's call Future the greatest rapper of all time right now. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm sorry.
This is exactly why they did it too, just so we'll be talking about it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way. Because the dude, it's not like the dude who wrote the article was like a teenager or something, or like a dude at 21, 22. No.
Right.
This nigga's like our age, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like a little older than us. And for him to call Future the greatest rapper, like I'm just like, how? In a world with the Jay-Z's and the Kendricks and the J. Cole's
and the Waynes,
Future is the best.
Right.
Come on, bro. He's not even the best in Atlanta. It's crazy.
Nah, that's the ill part. Yeah, now he's not even the best in his part of hip hop.
Yeah.
Let alone the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. No, you can say influential. Yeah, I can get that. You know what I mean? And the fact that
I feel like most of the people, even Future included, is all kids of Lil Wayne though. So it's like, how influential are you?
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we had a conversation about that last night. How like if you think about who influenced who, right? You can say Drake influenced everybody now to where they can rap, they can sing, they can, pretty much have melodies all throughout the songs, right? You have Lil Wayne that inspired, the tattoos, the bars with the singing, you know what I'm saying? So everybody is an offshoot of somebody else before them. And Future is in his own lane, but to say that he is a better rapper than when you get somebody like Kendrick who drops classics every 4 years. But then we can't forget about the elephant in the room, Drake. He's still here right now. He's still dominating every single time he drops. His name stays in circulation all throughout the year. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be mad if somebody had said that about Drake, just based off of numbers, relevancy, constant number one hits, Billboard charts, all the stuff that he's got going for himself, beating Beatles records, all types of shit. Like, I wouldn't be mad at somebody for making an article about Drake like that. But Future, he know we're close.
Nah, man. Nah.
That's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, to this day, March Madness still bangs for me. To this day, it's an undeniable classic. But people forget, man, like in a case of like Drake, you know, like, yeah, you know, he's the mainstream pop artist right now, but the boy got bars still. Like when he wants to give it to you, pause, he has bars. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for that timely pause. That's very timely of you, sir.
You saved it. I appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have a real MVP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have to do it for you. We appreciate that.
It's like Secret Service jumping in front of a bullet, like, no!
No.
Oh! Thanks, bro.
Man.
But that's outrageous, man. That's clickbait, more or less.
Of course,
definitely a clickbait.
And shit, it worked because we talk about it. So
yeah, but what's even wilder is the guy that wrote the article, Elliot. You know, he's like a Source Vibe certified, Rap Radar certified. So this is a guy of the culture. He knows his shit. So it's like, how much did GQ paid you to write this bullshit article about how this dude is the greatest rapper of life? Like you know, is this like another hustle for you? You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, you know, you got to get your coins, man, when you can. I get it.
Oh, yeah,
I get it, man.
He got some kind of bag for that.
Oh yeah, hands down, man. GQ ain't playing. Hell no. Hell no.
Oh show.
What you got, RJ?
What else we got, yo?
So on the topics, right, of MC, so I thought about it, man. You also an MC rapper, right? And we're talking about greatest rappers alive. Now, is it safe to say to you, in your opinion, Good Kid, Mad City, is that a classic in your eyes?
Undeniable.
Okay, bet. So now, also, you are a huge anime head. I can see the One Piece. I see in you. Okay, bet. So, question is, which anime character's backstory could be turned into a classic hip hop album like Good Kid, Mad City?
That's a good question. Good Kid, Mad City. Because if I'm looking at just the concept of it
as
a whole, and I'm thinking about like anime main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got him. We got
him. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, so I'll throw some out there for you. We got, of course, Naruto, right? Being picked on since he was a kid because of what's inside of him, whatever. Comes out to be the man. You know what I'm saying? He becomes the Hokage after putting a pause on his best friend. You know, that's kind of like Super Gremlin by Kodak Black. A little bit of whatever. You got Goku, who's a deadbeat dad, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
They be roasting Goku. That's my man's, man. Why they?
That is my man's.
That's my man's.
But yeah, like I think probably Naruto fit the best. But actually, all right. So hear me out. Just hear me out. Mm-hmm. But Sasuke might fit a little more than Naruto. And the only reason I say that is because of his edginess versus like Naruto stayed really good-hearted. And when I say good-hearted, like almost to a fault. Mm-hmm. As to where when you hear Kendrick rap, Kendrick got that chip on his shoulder, but he also like, I'll body you right now, like at any given time. So I feel like if you want to match Kendrick's energy, I give it to Sasuke over Naruto, but Naruto's story fit better.
Okay.
All right. You know, they kind of mirror images of each other. One's the darker, lighter half. They like, yin and yang.
Yeah. Especially Sasuke is the emo kid that always whines about his family. Kind of like Vin Diesel, like my family. You know?
Facts.
I was this close to spitting this Corona out, bro. Family. Like every movie, my dude. Every
Bro,
movie.
we probably got like 3 more of them coming too. It's crazy.
We was talking to who do we have on Thursday, G?
Thursday. Man.
I've been drinking because the kids ain't here. So it was like, what? I don't even remember what happened Thursday.
Man.
Straight day drinking. Anyway, we had a dope guest on Thursday because all I guess is dope. We had a dope guest on Thursday. We was talking about hip hop, and somebody had brought up like the craziest stuff. I don't know. No, we was talking about space. I don't know how we got on. We was talking about space, and they was like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to go into space like Tyrese and Ludacris." I was like, "Hold on, we gotta stop the show." I forgot that part about the movie, bro. These niggas went to outer space in like a
Ford
90
in a Ford
Tempo. I was like, yo, this takes the cake. I told him I was in the movies when that joint first came out. And when I tell you I was laughing for 79% of the movie. And people was like looking at me. I'm like, you don't see it? That's not funny. That's not hilarious to you.
The whole movie is ridiculous, right? But the only thing I like about the Fast franchise now is that they know they're ridiculous.
Of course.
So they're not trying to be too serious about the shit now.
Right.
Like, it's entertaining.
I'm cool with it now. Like if they would have tried that shit at like the first Fast and the Furious or Too Fast, Too Furious,
right?
I'd be like, all right, y'all doing too fucking. But now it's just, man, Fast and the Furious 6. This nigga Dom took out a fucking airplane with a car. He is like.
Yo, these niggas is superheroes.
Dom is ridiculous. Like Dom in a
niggas
car
could take the Avengers out the way they be doing stuff in this movie, bro.
Dom easily take the is like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. Like
it's ridiculous.
Nobody's going to win against Dom when he behind the wheel of a car. I'm sorry.
Yo, me and G was talking about that joint in the last movie where it was Dom, but they was in some kind of cave or something, and it was like 15 armed soldiers, trained armed soldiers. This nigga's not even armed at all, and somehow this nigga Dom just overpowers all of them.
Right.
Oh, and brought down the house and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga.
Listen, man. The whole time, right? He's holding back 15 niggas, right?
By
and he's
himself.
holding them back like this now, right? And then he takes his time to turn around to like, leave. It's about family. Go be with the family. Turns around again and holds everybody back. I'm like, yo, nigga,
right.
It's these niggas is superheroes with cars,
y'all
man.
Remember what was it? Was it Five?
Chronicles of Riddick?
Joint when the nigga stomped the ground with his Timberland and cracked the ground and shit. Y'all remember that? That is nuts. In a pair of Timbs, he just stomped the ground.
The most Brooklyn superhero shit ever.
Yeah,
just in the Timberland.
I was like, nah, this ain't real, son. This ain't real. This dude's incredible.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
He is one punch man and behind a car. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Apparently, I saw a rumor that they might take it back to basics. But I'm like, at this point, how could you do that? Yeah, y'all went to space in a fucking 92 Chevelle. You know what I'm saying?
But usually, hold up though. All right, so it's funny because I just did a review on the fact that they about to do a new Leprechaun movie, right?
Oh, word.
But I had to reiterate and tell people that this nigga went to space.
He did.
There's a Leprechaun movie in space, right? Wow. Normally, after a franchise goes to space, it dies or they start
over again.
So this is actually right on par.
Okay.
Because remember, Jason went to space too.
Say that too. Yeah, he did went to space. That
Jason
was terrible.
Went to space. Right after that, they did a reboot. It's
right.
What is up? Why is space always the end? You know what I'm saying?
It's the final frontier. You heard Star Trek.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
That's it.
Live long and prosper around this motherfucker.
I'm trying to think, man. What other series went to space, man? Besides Leprechaun, besides Jason X?
Now,
that was
out.
It, right?
You gotta do a shout out to UPN for Homeboys in Outer Space.
Oh yeah, Homeboys in Space.
Homeboys in Outer Space.
Homeboys in Outer Space actually happened, man.
It happened.
What a time to be alive.
Man. Ooh. You know what's crazy, man? It's like nobody talks about
I would watch
UPN,
that shit
man.
now, bro. I would watch it right now. Bro, I would watch it.
They experimented so much with the TV we watched growing up. It's crazy. Yeah. Like anything they could think of, I had a conversation the other day. I was like, yo, that people in the 80s was wild. Because think about this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the same title is a beloved franchise by everybody.
Right.
Hey, you know why? Because it was the 80s and cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Man, cocaine was everywhere, dog. There's like, you know what it worked? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You know
somebody
what?
was like, you know
all
what?
they eat is pizza.
Like, oh shit, I can see it. Yeah.
Imagine being in the pitch meeting for TMNT, man. Like, what the? Wow.
So wait. So they some turtles, okay? But they've been mutated and now they like bodybuilder shape, right? But they're also ninjas.
Get this, they're ninjas.
Wait, there's more. There's more.
Their sensei
Their
is a
leader
rat.
is a big ass rat. Oh shit! This nigga spins.
Wait, but then you got a nigga named Shredder, and he wears cheese graters on his elbows and his hands, right?
Like a weird ass nigga, a weird ass waiter from fucking what's the name when they play Olive Garden and shit? Tell me when. And you be up there with your fat ass like.
Use when they shoulder pads like, tell me when.
When now?
Right.
Okay,
right.
We're good. And then we're gonna throw in a talking brain. We're gonna call him Krang, right? And then we can have a boar and a rhino. We're gonna call him Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh, we can throw in some stereotypical 80s hip hop bullshit too. So they could be like, oh, yo.
Oh man,
stereotypical bullshit.
Man.
Damn.
But you're right, man. What a time to be alive to see all that shit from like back then to now, man.
Bro.
That's it, man. The 80s is a weird time, bro. It's a weird time, and I love it. Y'all remember the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, I remember the Toxic Avenger.
Oh man.
Oh god.
That man, it was so much bad. Look, Biker Mice from Mars, nigga. That shit happened. Hey, that shit was like lit though. But fucking Battletoads was the offshoot.
Yeah,
I remember Turtles. Creepy. What was it? Creepy crawlers or some shit like that. They had
creepy crawlers. You had a little stupid ass little microwave.
Yeah, they had like a fucking easy bake oven for like
for the boys.
Yeah, they was like, wait a minute, how can we make this for boys? Oh, we just tell them they cooking up monsters and shit. Yeah. It'll be all good.
And then they made a fucking cartoon show about that shit. And then what was the other one? Street Sharks.
Oh yeah.
Yo, have you seen Ace Bay's Street Sharks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this shit is so funny, bro.
Listen, man. Stupid. The 80s was the only period in time where rated R movies became PG kids shows like RoboCop. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
they sold toys off of these rated R movies like Predator,
Rambo,
Terminator,
all that.
Rambo. Yes.
Rambo literally cut niggas' heads off, and it's like, I need this Rambo action figure.
I'm going to get it for my child. Parent of the year, bro.
Right, oh shit, man. But yeah,
I had all them shits. My parents did not give a fuck.
Me neither, bro. All the violent toys.
And they wonder why I'm fucked up now. Like,
Fam,
we had
so
Ren and Stimpy, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god. Don't get me started on Ren and Stimpy, bro. So much adult themed stuff in Ren and Stimpy.
That might have been the term where I was like, you know what? These kids is getting older. Let's give them something a little bit more edgy. You know what I'm saying? I think like Ren was like the gateway for like Beavis and Butthead, Adult Swim, Liquid Television on MTV. You know what I'm saying? Like all that wild shit, man. Like kids are born with it now, but we were like usher into the greatness of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They experimented with all our content back in the day. They was like, oh, let's see what these things do with this.
Fam, I remember it was a kid who burned down his house because he saw Beavis and Butthead do it. Yeah. My mom tried to stop me from watching. She was like, boy, you better not be watching that damn show. I was like, Mom, I'm not a pyrotechnic dude. Like, I'm just 10 trying to watch a cartoon. You better not watch the show. I was like, all right. just wait till she went home, but then I watch this. Yo,
and then boom,
right? Time, man.
I remember with the Turtle Show, right? If y'all remember, they never actually beat anybody up with the weapons. Like they can show them, but they couldn't actually kill somebody or defeat somebody because of the mom's association. And then they were mad that like all they eat is pizza. My kid is obese now because he eats pizza like the fucking turtle. I'm like, nigga.
Side note, you remember they had them Ninja Turtle pies, the little snack pies? It had like green goo on the inside of it. I'll never forget. I was watching the commercial. I was hyped about it. I was like, I was oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And the slogan was straight from the sewer to you. I was like, yes, somebody go get that snack. My mom was like, do you know what's in the sewer? Do you know? I don't care. It's a Ninja Turtles.
Sorry.
Man.
I saw that shit was like, I'm never eating that. I was a YOLO ass kid. I was thinking,
hold on, wait.
Wow.
I found it, man.
Straight from the sewer to you.
They try to make that shit sound so cool. And then the movies, though. I bet you the stock for Domino's went up after the movies came out.
Oh, you know it.
Cause man, them niggas had the Domino's delivery dude drop the pizza off. Crazy. Not the turtle pie. Vanilla pudding. Oh, my bad.
Pudding. They gotta be hip.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that shit, man.
Oh man, I remember these nights.
That shit was good when you was 8. Okay, when you was 8, it was good.
Look at that.
We would eat anything that was on TV, man. Notice that,
facts. For sure.
Man,
that shit looks nasty as hell now, man.
Like, yeah, it's like now I wouldn't eat that shit. But at 8, nigga, me at 8, oh yeah, it's happening. Right. It's a wrap. I'm
and
eating
the fact
that
it was filled with pudding means I would have fucking threw up after eating some shit like that. Like that first bite would have instantly activated gag reflex, and I just had to hurl everywhere.
These goddamn cum pies and shit. It's disgusting.
It was made by Hostess, man. So you know they had a big bag. Yo, like, yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
All these kids gonna eat this shit. This nasty ass pie.
What?
Look at that, man. 1991.
Look at they just dropping pudding in there.
In a burrito. Pretty much.
Dropping pudding in a burrito.
That's the new definition of pushing P right there.
That's what it is. Pushing pudding. and then like just slide some more green sugar shit over it.
Just some green shit over the top of it. Like
here's 7-8-year-old me like this is good.
You know, the only Ninja Turtle shit I used to eat was the fucking ice cream joints off the ice cream truck.
Oh yeah,
gumdrop eyeballs,
the gumdrop eyes, yeah.
Hell yeah, that was it.
Childhood was lit, bro. You heard that ice cream truck? Oh my
hell
God. You trying to get all your little change together?
Man.
What?
Ice cream man. The ice cream man knew us by name, bro.
For sure.
All right.
What else we got, man?
So I want to get y'all's take on this new Thor joint. So so we don't get hit with another goddamn copyright claim from YouTube, man. Let's talk throughout the actual teaser of Thor. Okay. I got the volume down.
They're still gonna flag this shit though. Man. It's all good though. It's not a copyright claim. It's like one of those joints. We can't monetize that one episode, but they're not gonna like take our channel or nothing.
Have you seen it
yet?
I'm
ready for this shit, bro.
Have y'all seen it yet so far?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, cool. So what is y'all I guess how do you think it's going to ultimately end with the story series?
Man, I'm really like in I don't want to say confusion, but like I'm trying to figure out like the point. Like when I was watching this shit, I was like, all right, we're gonna get him like a Guardians team up for a minute. He's still soul searching and whatnot, but it's like, so I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna bring in Gorda God Butcher and how many guys he gonna take out before Thor got to step in.
See, that's a good point. I might have to pull up that picture of Gore because I saw a toy of Gore, the God Butcher, and it looks nothing like the actual comic. And I'm like,
because he looked like a skinny Drax.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like another generic bald-headed villain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
That scene was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this scene was
so
funny.
many reasons.
I'm glad though that they brought this comedic element to Thor though, because after the Dark World, I was like, all right, I'm done with these, bro.
Right.
Exactly. After the first two, like the first one was okay, but you figure,
the first one was okay, right?
It's an introduction, so they're not gonna go all out. But then the second one, it was just like it wasn't horrible or nothing, but you expected more.
It's still it's still lower tier MCU.
Facts.
After everything is said and done, it's low tier MCU. I want to see how they make this Jane Foster storyline relevant too.
She looks dope. Like they got her look right. So I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, I think Taika Waititi kind of like reinvigorated Chris to be like, you know what, man, let's do another Thor movie with us again. You know what I'm saying? Like they had so much fun. So you know what? Let's go batshit crazy in his fourth Thor movie, man. So I hope they'll
it's like I have no doubt that it's going to be good. But the biggest thing that I'm feeling about the MCU right now, even with all the Disney Plus shows and the way WandaVision and No Way Home and now Multiverse of Madness supposed to like tie into each other, I still don't feel as connected. Like everything is as connected as it once was in the first three phases. Mm-hmm. Like everything still feels self-contained. Like they too scared to really commit to the connection. They doing these loose connections, but it's like I don't know. It don't feel the same. And I guess it's because like when the Eternals came out, after I didn't go to sleep, what I'm saying, I woke up from being asleep from watching it.
Thank you. I was hoping that's where you was going with that.
So once I woke up, and got a chance to actually watch the movie, I was like, all right, this is cool. But it's so many plot points that's like left over. Like it's a big dead celestial like mountain in the middle of the ocean.
Exactly.
That should be affecting some stuff. Doctor Strange just like ripped open reality and Spider-Man villains was everywhere. Nobody said nothing about that shit. And then like, what I'm saying? Even with forgetting about Peter Parker, it's like, I want there to be something that connects these joints like it's supposed to. And it's like,
I'm really looking forward to Multiverse of Madness. I'm looking forward to that more than I'm looking forward to Thor. Even though I think Thor is going to be really good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good.
Do we have hope that Black Panther is going to be released this year? like it's set up in November?
I hope so. I just don't want them to rush. Because anytime they start rushing stuff, you get that weird finale in WandaVision, or you get the weird stuff that was happening with a lot of MCU projects, or you turn into DC and rush everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if I see my MCU.
Please don't cuss at Marvel like that. Please. I hope to God that don't happen, bro. That's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, but when you start rushing stuff, man, that's when things happen. Like, my question to y'all is like, how do y'all feel if they would have recast T'Challa to keep the original storyline going?
I'm down for it, man.
Yeah, I'm like, as long as they got a good actor, which with their track record they would have, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, his character is just too important to the stories that they was building for them to just be like, we're never recasting this role, and now you got to go do some wild other shit. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, we would have, like, even for the people that would have felt some type of way, they would have got over it because of how well the stories would have been afterwards. You can still show respect to Chad without, you know what I'm saying, killing his character off, because I feel like that's disrespectful.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I will hope that the script that Ryan is working on, really puts him back in, because, you've been hearing rumors that it may be M'Baku that becomes the Black Panther, or it may be his sister, or, maybe Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, may come back somehow and become the Black Panther. But it's like, oh man, just recast him, give us a good dope actor, and then just call it a day. Because I mean, granted, man, we would all love to see Chadwick in the role, but we can't right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think the best honor is just to, you know, find somebody that can give us the same feels again and this role again. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hopefully they'll figure their shit out, man, because we don't need a rush product. Period, man.
Black Panther 2 starring Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is T'Challa. So wait, what you're saying is
listen, yo,
that shit would be funny
to this day, man. I think Chadwick Boseman's moment as T'Challa on SNL and Family Feud, that shit was hilarious, man.
Classic, bro. Classic.
When he was talking about the lady at the
with the raisins.
Yes, she would probably put something unnecessary in it, like raisins. Yes, raisins. Yeah, I love white people, bro. Like it's just random stuff that they do, man. Like come on, the raisins.
Hilarious, bro.
All right. So you are involved with a great friend of ours, a darling to the internets, Candy, and
the meme queen herself.
Yo, man, she is hilarious, fam. But we heard recently that DJ Envy and his wife Casey, you know, high school sweethearts, been together for forever, right? First 10 years of their marriage, she faked having an orgasm. So I gotta ask y'all, brothers, man, how would y'all feel being with your lady X amount of years, and she comes out and say, you know what, I've been faking it this whole entire time?
Man.
First of all, that'd be some wild shit for you to like say around people.
That's what I'm saying. Publicly though.
Some wild shit.
God damn, man.
So like, given that we would be around people if I found this information out, I got to, you know, hit it with the quick rebuttals. Like, well, I faked this whole relationship. What you talking about? Like, you're not about to do that to me in front of people. I'm sorry. I'm not holding that L like that. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's just not cool. It's, you know what? It's a bad look. I get it. They're trying to sell a book. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this. This is really my thoughts on it. I really think that she was like talking. She was talking to Envy. It was like, look, I want to say this, you know, out in public or whatever, and as like closure for the times that you cheated on me or whatever like that. Because I'm thinking to myself, why would you, as DJ Envy, yes, you want the book to succeed, but why would you get up there and talk about how you couldn't make your wife come for 10 years?
He didn't know. That's the thing, though. He didn't know.
I don't know which is worse. Like, you that bad at sex that you can't tell that she's like faking for prolonged periods.
Because, all right, so just say he got his act together and he can now complete the mission, right?
Yeah.
Does he really, or is she still faking it? You would never know. You'll never know.
It's like some TV shit. You'll never know. We did that on a t-shirt. You'll never know.
You'll never know. So it's like, what do you I don't see how you recover from that.
I mean,
I'm like this
tough. Like a decade, like I don't see that being divorce worthy, but
it could be though, man.
That's damn near
right person, man.
That's damn near close.
Yeah,
that is damn near
okay,
close.
I give you that.
Because I'm looking at it like this. Y'all remember?
Long lie.
That's 10 years. Y'all remember? Probably like 3 or 4 years ago, DJ Envy had that whole blow up with Deezus and Miro.
Yeah.
And basically, Deezus and Miro, they made a joke where DJ Envy had came on like The View or like one of those shows like that in the shiny white suit. It was talking about how him and his wife had troubles and how he cheated and blah, blah, blah. And they made the joke because she was like, sometimes I didn't even know who he was. And their joke was like, well, you sure you know where them checks was coming from that you was cashing, blah, 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 blah. So it was a whole big thing. He like ambushed them on a Breakfast Club, blah, blah, blah. But like this whole thing really makes me think that, yo, she might actually be there for the money. Because I'm like, okay, if you care about the relationship and your partner isn't satisfying you sexually, and you never say for 10,
right?
not a month,
not a word,
because you can have an off month. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he needs to hit the gym and get his wind up. Who knows? Whatever it is, right? 10 years? I can't see her doing that if like he was just like a regular income type dude.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, if he was blue
10 years,
it wouldn't make it to 1 year.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a blue collar guy.
Yo, and listen, man, like that would real talk, like that would crush a man's manhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
what?
I could never put it in the past 10 years that we've been together. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
right. So you
mean
mean tell me you didn't like that one little thing I did that one time?
Right. I did the crisscross applesauce with my tongue. That ain't working for you. Like, damn.
I tried something new yesterday and you said it was cool. Like, what you mean? Like,
yo, that is deceit. Like, I don't know if I would ever trust her word again, bro. Like,
that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, that's like what, 10 years.
That's all you can
and
say,
not
man.
Even
it's
for the
just
sake
fucked
of
up.
my and like not even for the sake of my ego, because I really feel like that's a cop out. Like, I didn't want to hurt your feelings or I didn't want to bruise your ego, but it's like, yo, you'd boost my ego if I knew how to get you there every single time.
Yeah.
So either you didn't give a fuck to because somebody else is actually doing it, or you know what I'm saying, you don't love me like you say you do, because I'm sorry, like, you don't be in a marriage or you don't marry somebody and do some shit like that, in my opinion. That's not something you do. And I know I'm not married.
Man.
I don't know, man. I just know how I am in relationships and how I feel about pleasing my partner and shit like that. So it's like, if she wasn't doing something that I needed done or whatever, I'm not about to go find it elsewhere and just lie to her about the shit. I'm about to make sure you the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I chose you, you chose me. What the fuck I look like letting you just out here look goofy and shit, thinking you doing your job, and I'm at the barbershop like, man, she can't do a motherfucking thing right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that, nah, I'm not with that, man. That shit fire.
Now look, right.
That shit fire.
Now, wouldn't it be even crazier if the roles were reversed? You know what I'm saying? Man said, you know what, you would never be able to plead for her for 10 years. For 10 fucking years. And I guarantee that shit would be way more news. Like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're toxic. Like, hold on, but
you don't understand, because she works all day and she takes care of your kids. You just don't understand.
She got 8 kids with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Like dudes don't parent at all. Like, we don't do no parents, and we just be like, all right, I can't front. We kind of do that shit sometimes. Because my kids will be upstairs and I hear no, I'm like, hey!
Exactly.
I just hit him with a daddy. Hey, what y'all doing? That's about it. But yeah, women, women are so good for that. It's like, especially if you hit them with like an argument that makes perfectly logical sense, and they know it because they smart. They be like, what's different? It's not like, that's their favorite shit to say. It's not the same. It's not like, no, it's the exact same shit. But it is what it is.
That's treacherous, bro. Like, and then, like I said, for people to know that shit, like, nah, you're not about to do that to me. So that's why, like I said, I had to flip the script. Like, hey, look, this whole relationship is fake. I'm just saying.
Your pussy stink anyway. Okay,
right, you know
I just ain't want to tell you. I want to hurt your feelings and your vagina confidence. Right. You know what I'm saying? Forget you.
That's that.
Why are they broadcasting, bro? I really feel this is the thing that's shocking to me, because like, we live in a social media era, and like the teenagers now and people in their early 20s, they've only known social media. Like, I remember what it was like pre-social media, but these kids,
best times ever.
Exactly.
Deserve.
So it's like they used to doing everything publicly, blah blah blah. I would expect it from the young generation, but it's people our age and older that's like all of a sudden like just airing all of their private shit to everywhere. It's like, I really feel like this is a conversation that should have just been between them. Mm-hmm. Or if it's such good advice that they're gonna have, put it in a book. But you can be like, well, I was giving advice to my girlfriend because her man couldn't satisfy. Yeah, you don't gotta be 100% honest about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Or the thing is, too, like when that becomes a headline, like I said, and it just goes to you caring or loving your partner, man. It's like make sure the end of that headline goes, but now it's amazing, or now
exactly
every single time we don't miss or something like that. Like I would never let the conversation just be like, damn, man, you couldn't please your wife for 10 years. That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that should never be the, you know what I'm saying, the conversation. The conversation now should be about how he's improved, how she taught him how to do whatever, or how he was willing to, you know what I'm saying, go the extra mile to get whatever done. And it's not like that. And that's the part that really pissed me off about that headline, bro.
Ridiculous. That nigga Envy is going to be a meme by Monday. I guarantee it.
Yo, that nigga stays a meme though, man.
Forever.
This goof ass.
Goof ass, boy.
But on to other viral moments that has been in the news lately. I'm sure by now everybody has seen Mike Tyson's Punch Out in the airplane, right? So, you know, I'm gonna play a little tune for y'all, a little clip for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get y'all thoughts about it as well, man, because, you know, apparently it's been making this viral rounds over the past few days now. So let's get into it here. So apparently, drunk ass dude, first class, just bothering good old Mike Tyson, Zen Mike Tyson. What do y'all think he said? Wrong answers only that made him snap.
Yo, mystery TV show sucks.
I hate the way you talk.
Or something like yeah, a Punch Out. I beat you on the first round, first try.
Look at this shit. And I think that's the dude that was hanging with Mike Tyson, kind of, unless somebody was holding him back a little bit. Or was that him? Was that another person in the seat? Hold on, rewind it a little bit.
The crazy part about this, right, is despite everything, right, this man at one point bit somebody's ear off for millions of people to see.
Right. Exactly.
He's still the same guy that bit somebody's ear off. Why would you want to be in close proximity to antagonize a person that is capable of like cannibalism? And then if he didn't want to be a cannibal, he could still punch your face off. This Mike Tyson we talking about. This is Iron Mike Tyson we talking about.
Like it's other more creative. There's more creative ways to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I feel like you should talk. Like, call me, bro. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Call me. I'll talk you down, whatever you need, bro. But like, you ain't gotta try to go out like that. I'm surprised Mike held out for as long as he did without whipping this nigga ass. I think he knew. He was like, yo, this dude wants me to whip his ass. See, yeah, that's the dude that was sitting beside Mike, like kind of holding Mike. Imagine that dude won't holding him back. That guy might not be here.
Now, do y'all think this dude got a case against Mike?
Hell no. From what I hear, from what I heard somebody say, like, dude threw like a water bottle at him or something. On top
first
of
and foremost,
antagonizing him.
This is America, and he could sue and still win.
I hate
it's
that.
Possible.
This is America.
I hate that, man.
This is America. Like somebody on the plane that had nothing to do with the fight could sue Mike Tyson and win. Because this is America.
I'm scared for my life. It was a large black man and he was in a rage.
Or, you know, somebody emotional distress has been the leading cause of lawsuit wins for a decade now. Emotional distress. And you could be emotionally distressed because a blade of grass flew in your eye when you didn't expect it to, and sue the person who owns the property. Like, this is the craziest fucking time to be alive, bro. What a time to be alive.
Drake had it right, man. Drake had it right.
Facts.
Ridiculous, bro. Mike Tyson, and people don't understand. You know what I think? I think some people try to, some stupid people try to look at Mike and be like, well, he's not what he used to be. Like, he's like 55 now. Bro, this man for a living in his boxing career used to knock out giant niggas. Like, huge, athletic, fight-trained assassins. He would knock them unconscious.
And didn't need multiple rounds to do so.
Oh,
no, sir. Nope.
Quick,
5, maybe 6 max, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a couple seconds, you know?
Not the dude you want to be playing with, bro.
Nah. At no point in his life should he be approached with drama. Like, just don't do it.
Shit.
All right. So, Arya, we're going to get into our interview portion, and I know you got some questions for Crazy 8 the Great. I'm going to pull up your stuff so our guests can see what you're all about. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hold on, here we go.
Let's get it.
So, Mr. Crazy 8. Yo, I like that artwork too, man. Who did that?
That is Blerd Creations. I teamed up with them. I have a custom sticker out now. That's the sticker image. That's for sale now. Link is in my bio on Instagram, in my link tree. But so I teamed up with Blerd Creations. They did a chibi cartoon character version of me, and yeah, man, you can cop that right now. We also got that same image on t-shirts and everything. If you go to blerdcreations.com, which you'll also get to from that link. And yeah, man, so, you know, it's pretty cool when people...
Yo, shout out to your link tree, man. Look like you got the professional edition of the link tree. We just got we got the free 99 version. You got the professional link tree. I like that.
Yeah, I do. I pay a certain amount of numbers, you know, for my link tree. Yeah. Make sure my link tree on point.
Like that. That's dope, man. That is dope.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yo, so tell us, man, like, okay, so I know you're in Cleveland now. Are you from Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland, born and raised.
All right, cool. So tell me what it was like growing up in Cleveland and what got you into music.
Growing up in Cleveland was hell on earth.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that, though, man, is because for a large portion of my childhood and into like teenage years or whatever, I dealt with extreme forms of bullying and things of that nature. So kids, for no reason at all, other than me being different and wanting to be my own person and not really follow what they had going on, made my life a living hell. And at some points made attempts on my life. Like I was almost stabbed to death at the age of 6. And surviving that, being, you know, betrayed by my friends because they was too scared to go through what I was going through. So instead of, you know, if we can't beat them, join them type situation. So like I ended up really by myself dealing with this problem from like 2nd grade until damn near 10th grade of high school. And it was just, it was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The city itself is a beautiful place at times, especially during warmer months. But when you all alone and you don't really get to see how beautiful things is when you always got your head down because you're trying to worry about somebody knocking it off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of I got into music on accident, really. I was hustling because, you know, I've always been a pretty smart guy and shit. So I think, what was it, 10th grade year? 10th grade year was a turning point. I met a guy who needed like a paper, like a report or a paper typed up or some shit like that. And I made that a hustle. I was typing up people's reports so I can get, you know, food after school or cop the new Eminem album or something like that I might want it after school. And this guy came over to pick up his report. I did his report because I think Eminem's Encore album was coming out at the time and shit. And I really, really wanted it or whatever. And he came over. We was playing Halo 2 on the Xbox. I was whooping his ass. And, you know, at the time, the first Xbox, you could have like instrumentals and shit. Like you could download music onto your Xbox and play it through the games and things like that, which was like revolutionary. And for whatever reason, he asked me if I had some beats on my Xbox or whatever. And I was like, I do. And we ended up playing like beats on my Xbox or whatever. He was like, man, let's freestyle or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we get to going back and forth, and he stopped me in like mid-verse, like, yo, you rap better than me. Like, I'm like, man, stop playing. And he was like, yo, no, I got this rap group I put together. You want to be a part of my rap group? And I was like, well, shit, I ain't got no friends. All right, cool. Like, let's do it. And from then on, I really just wanted to prove that I belong. So I really, like, everything I ever wrote, I wrote with my whole heart, just trying to show people I was good enough to just be friends with. And that transformed into me really loving the craft of writing. Of course, I got several musical influences, and they MCs and shit like that. So I don't know, just something switched, because I used to draw cartoons, and I used to want to be the guy that made Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be the guy that worked at Funimation and all that. But my artwork never really got the responses I thought it should have got. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started making music, I got all the responses that I wish my art would have got when I was drawing pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I made the hard switch to just doing music. Like, I'll sketch every so often, because I mean, I can draw, but it ain't the same. Like, I don't know, it's like when one day you wake up and realize what you was meant to do in this life, and there's no greater feeling than that. You know what I'm saying? So from 10th grade to now, that's the only thing I set my sights on.
Hey, real quick,
Yeah,
real quick. I was the same way, because I used to draw in like school all the time. Like, I was one of the nicest artists in the school, but I don't know how I had the foresight to know. But I remember when I was 12 years old, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be like 15, 16. I'm gonna discover girls and like actually have some success with girls. And I'm gonna never be the same artist. I called that shit 4 years before it happened. Yo, as soon as I hit 10th grade, I got me a little girlfriend, start, doing your little thing.
Right.
I never drew again. I still do it every once in a while, just for shits and giggles. But my focus on art just like went away once women entered the picture. So yeah, women. I say all that to say women ain't shit. But yeah.
In 11th grade, so in 11th grade, I entered an art competition at the school, and the goal was to, like, I think the assignment was tell a story without using words and shit. So I did this elaborate mural, and I thought it was like super cool. I added colors. I had 3D shit going. I had different aspect ratios and different shit, like just going the whole art theory, right? Mm-hmm. My shit didn't place at all. Not last, not second, not nothing, not runner up, none of that shit.
Damn.
And the girl that won, she drew like a tree that had like an eyeball in the center of it or some shit. And it was like, it was shaded well or whatever. No shade, no pun intended to her. But it was like, nigga, did you see this? What I did here? Like, you know what I'm saying? What you mean?
Is this your villain origin story?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. Was like,
that's what it was.
That was the turning points. Nah, but in that moment, man, like I said, in the same breath, I didn't place in the art competition. I was kind of down about that. But then I played a song for my grandmother who hates hip hop, right? Mm-hmm. I played a song that I wrote for her and my grandfather who passed, and she cried after listening to it.
Wow.
And her tears, she was like, yo, long as you make this, I'll support whatever you do with this hip hop stuff that you want to do. Oh. Now, this is somebody who's Old Testament religious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, my grandmother, who's also like the reason why I'm as nice as I am with words and things like that, for her to have her support when she don't fuck with the genre at all. Like, when I first said I wanted to be a rapper, she told me I was going to hell. Like, that's how Old Testament she was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, not, hey, okay, well, you're going to be a Christian rapper, you're going to be a rapper for, like,
yeah, no, it was just, nope, hell.
All of it, you going to hell?
Satan.
Splashing holy
water. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was bonkers, bro. Yeah. And, but yeah, like, that one moment, man, she dropped a tear and was like, yeah, as long as you making this where, you know what I'm saying, this, I got her support from forever from that. And that just let me know, again, that was like confirmation, like, all right, this is actually what I'm supposed to be doing. And the rest has been history from there, bro.
Okay.
That's what's up, man.
And what got you into all this nerd shit that we are so proud of being who we are now? You know what I'm saying?
The cool thing about it is, like, I've always had like little nerdy references in my raps and shit. But I want to say 2011 or 2000, no, maybe even earlier than that, like 2010 maybe. I seen a documentary on Netflix about nerdcore hip hop, right? And the godfather of nerdcore hip hop being this white guy named MC Frontalot. And MC Frontalot, older guy, he looked like he could be an accountant. And you know what I'm saying? Like the most unassuming white man you've probably ever seen. And they was really shedding light on how he took hip hop to make it the nerdiest you could probably ever make hip hop, right? And then time moves forward, and I'm still just, you know, putting Dragon Ball in my raps, or some Harry Potter bars every so often, or referencing Batman or whatever I was doing, like in raps that people couldn't really. They thought it was cool, but they never thought, you know, much of.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say 2018, 17 or 18. One of my mentors pulled me to the side one day and was like, "Hey, you know you nerdcore, right?" And I was like, "Am I?" He was like, "Have you listened to all the shit you've rapped in the past 5 years?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know, nigga, that just like, you know, nerdy shit or whatever, nerdcore." So basically, he took me to my first nerdcore show, and Mega Ran was a headliner. But also on the bill of that show was the legendary MC Frontalot. So I got a chance to meet him and Mega Ran at this show. And as soon as I walk in, first of all, the line was wrapped around the corner for the show. The line wrapped around the corner.
How big was the venue?
Yeah. So the I forgot what venue it was, man. But upon entry and shit, everybody looked like me, like, you know, graphic tees and representing their favorite fandoms and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, I think I might have found my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to see Mega Ran, a black guy that looked like me and you, and you know what I'm saying, whatever, be at the top of that shit, that gave me like the biggest inspiration. Like, okay, I know what I need to do now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that, in my opinion, none of these cats rap anywhere near my skill level, but they're doing it in a way that's like, you know, paying their bills, and the fans love it. So the only thing I could sit back and think while I was watching this show was, wait till they get a load of me on some Jack Nicholson type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait till they hear what I got to bring to this genre and how I rap about certain things and my stage presence and performance. I couldn't wait. And shortly after that, I dropped the Ultra Instinct single, and then my career just was different forever. And I decided to just commit to the nerdcore genre, stop fighting it. Like, all right, look, yeah, you a nerd, dog. Let's just do it, dog. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just go through with it. And I'm glad I did, man, because I've met so many amazing, incredible people along this nerdcore journey. And my music, like, it goes directly to who it's intended for. I don't have to deal with a lot of the shit that I was dealing with in just regular hip hop here in the city, which I fought hard for. Because, I mean, I was performing on stages wearing a cape and all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? While everybody else was like, you know, thugged out, they ready to shoot people and all kind of shit.
Right.
And, you know, the guy before you, he rapping about Molly. And the next thing, I get up there with a cape on rapping about Thor and shit. And people like, what the fuck? But it's like, I really, despite how it looked or the aesthetic of it, my goal was, you're not about to out-rap me or outperform me at any point while we in this venue together. This my stage, and y'all gonna know it by the time I get off of it. And that allowed me to, you know what I'm saying, I'm a 8-time award winner here in the state of Ohio for different things, from lyricism to live performances. I've won competitions in Toronto with Coast to Coast mixtapes. I've gone to I'm actually still technically the current Jack Daniels, Jackin' for Beats freestyle champion. They came to Cleveland. I tore the stage up and went through, I don't know how many dudes, you know what I'm saying, on some rap shit that night. And I did the whole show in a cake. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, at the end of the day, nerdcore or not, subject matter or not, I'm an MC and you will not out-rap me. You know what I'm saying? You will not beat me. You will not outperform me. I'm that tenacious, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that mentality really helped me get to where I'm at today, and it's really helping me propel now, man. So I'm thankful for the journey, man.
That's that Kage confidence right there that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not going to outperform me. I'm the god of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the attitude you gotta have in rap, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, you hit that stage, I don't care if it's Kendrick, J. Cole, and Jay-Z up there. You gotta do your thing.
Period.
You gotta believe you're the best, man. That's just hip hop for sure.
Straight up.
You gotta be like Future, like I'm the best rapper alive right now. Y'all ain't gonna tell me
nothing.
An
article for me soon. I promise. Promise.
What else do you got, Aria?
I just hit this in some Gucci flip flops. The niggas was like, yo, that's the greatest bars.
You know what? Yo, real quick, but this is my last thing on the shit, right? So I remember years ago, right? Metro Boomin, the producer, was like, yo, man, he's like a poet, man. Like he's the baddest motherfucker out there with the words. I'm like, are we talking about the same motherfucker? About you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Are we talking about the same Future that talks about Tony Montana or love? I mean, same guy, right? I'm like, okay, all right, whatever y'all niggas say to help us, you know, sleep at night, man. Hey, let it be, man. But yeah,
Kev on stage said that, bro. He was like, when they announced Future as the greatest rapper in hip hop. Kev on stage, this nigga's a gospel dude. This nigga listens to gospel music, but even him, it's like, bro, no. He was like, the same Future that when you had on the Black Panther soundtrack, you had Kendrick do his thing, and you had J-Rock do their thing. And what does Future say? Slap on it.
I mean, in retrospect, he was giving a props to 3-6 Project Pat. You know what I'm saying?
It was,
so,
But why is he doing it in that voice though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it wasn't the right way to do it, man.
Creepy demon doll baby voice, bro. Like, why, my nigga? Like, I don't understand.
It's ridiculous, man. That's nuts, man.
Rap, nigga. Shit.
So tell us more, man, about the links here in your link tree, man. Like what do you want people to like check out when they hit on this joint right here?
Of course, I want everybody to check out every single link we got up in the joint. I'd be lying if I didn't say that. But just currently, current events or whatever, we got. I did the theme music for the novel Between Magic and Dreams. I did the theme music for that. We working on different things with that right now. So shout out to Brian D. Covington, man, the author of Between Magic and Dreams. His first and second books are out for sale now. I did that, I did that with my best friend and my engineer, Tino. I reached out to Doc, the blerdy violinist. Really wanted to start working with more people in the blerd community. And then, of course, I grabbed my homegirl, L.A. Bailey, who's an incredible vocalist, to put that song together for them. I've also done the theme music for Slim Jones for his Atomic Punk comic project that he's working on right now. So me and my
shout out to Slim Jones.
Yeah, so me and my boy Tino did that joint. The video is out on YouTube for that right now. So many things, man. It's over 9,000. I dropped that in February. The funny thing about It's Over 9,000, that song's been around for a minute, but we finally got a chance to release it on all digital streaming platforms. So that's a win for me. That's actually my very first nerdcore song that I wrote entirely about Dragon Ball. So to see it, to have it come out now and be received much better than it did when I first released it amongst just normal hip hop listeners is just like a big win for me. As far as like, of course, we got Cosplay Angel still going crazy. People supporting that. The cosplay community has really embraced me. I've got so many friends. That's how I actually met, you know, my current love.
That crazy woman that you call girlfriend.
Right, yeah, man. We got the, you know what I'm saying, my dude, Lee Ju also, man. He helped me put together the official Cosplay Angel merch. So that's for sale right now. Always got merch going on, man. My first album, Animated, is out now on all streaming platforms. The artwork you're seeing on the link tree is actually from the track list picture of the album. That's you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude, artist JG, or animator JG now. James Gage, incredible artist. We're working on.
That's fire, man.
Yeah, so that's like everything you see there, like that's me as every version of every anime character that we referenced on the album. So we got Afro Samurai, Luffy, All Might, Deku, Goku, Pain, Tetsuo from Akira, all that going on. The first album, man, it's been a great experience. We're working on the second album right now as we speak, though. Y'all get that exclusive.
Nice.
That's
nice.
what's up.
We don't have a release date yet because I'm still putting some things together, but I'm working on some pretty incredible stuff, man, for the second album, because I feel like this first one was hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm only competing with myself because it ain't really too much going on out here, like in the nerdcore space, to where I feel like musically I'm competing with people. I'm only competing with people in the sense of trajectory and status and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So as long as I stay true to what my sound is, we're gonna be good. So yeah, man, the YouTube is popping. The Cosplay Angel music video is popping. Got some of our favorite homegirls in there: Nurse J, Becky, Animated Asia, Young Goku,
Nurse J. Ooh,
just you know what I'm saying.
Cutting that part out. My
Candy
wife see
B
that part.
cosplay is in there. You
Candy
know.
B. So yo, hey, talk about that real quick. So y'all actually met on the set of the
we met
video
on
shoot?
the set.
Okay.
As I was doing reshoots for Cosplay Angel. Originally, I did the first shoot in 2020, actually in October. And I flew, you know what I'm saying? I flew Nurse J Becky out and a couple other cosplayers out to shoot and film in Cleveland. And the director screwed me over, bro, when it came to, like, his handling of the whole thing was just awful, man. He strung me along for like 6-7 months.
Damn.
Delayed the original release. When I finally saw the footage, it was awful. It wasn't what I wanted. And I was like in a real bad place, but I was like, I can't, like, there's too many people like depending on this song to come out, this video to come out. What do I do? So I reached out to a friend of mine who's a videographer that's done some work for me in the past. And we scheduled a reshoot that happened, a year later. And shout out to Chris Fury for suggesting, you know,
Chris.
I'm saying Candy B
into the show
at all. You know what I'm saying? So Chris was like, yo, if you still looking for people to be in the video, he was like, hit up Candy B. I was like, all right, cool. So
that was a good Chris impression too. That was actually really good. Shout out to Blerd's Eye View.
So yeah, man, I reached out to her, and of course, you know, what the fuck you want? Like, nah, she ain't come at me crazy like that, but she was definitely like, all right, get to the point, what's up? And then yeah, so she agreed to do it. I finally got, you know, everything kind of scheduled. Then I had everybody that I could come back from the original shoot, which wasn't much. Come back for the original shoot, because at this point, man, I had tapped out like my budget. I was way beyond budget for this video. From the first shoot that we shot, like that shit was way too expensive. And so doing what I had to do, we went to the first location that we were supposed to have, and they wouldn't let us in. They was getting ready to close the place up, and we was like, what's going on? And they was like, oh, we got you scheduled for tomorrow, not today. Like, we about to close business up. I got all these people here again.
Wow.
Like, I was like, is this video not supposed to happen? What the fuck is going on here, man? Like, why is the world doing this to me? Like, and Candy B like had this this idea about a place that I think she saw on Instagram or something like that. And ironically, I was at that place the day before then, just looking around like, yo, this would be a cool place to shoot a video. Who would have known she would have like thought about that in that moment? So I called the people up like, yo, I was just there yesterday talking to you. You think we could, bring the shoot there or whatever so I could finish this video? Dude said, come on through. Man, I packed everybody up. We traveled over to this place, the CLE Selfie Studio in Strongsville, Ohio. And I had probably the most fun I've had my entire career on a video shoot that day. Like, with all the different setups and backdrops and everything that they had going on in there, it was way too fun, man. I felt like I was at an amusement park with friends and shit, like back when we was like in high school or something. Like, the shit was super dope. And the video, it turned out how it turned out, man. Like, it wasn't how I envisioned it originally. My thought process, like, I really wanted it to be similar to Kanye's Gold Digger video.
Okay.
That was the original idea. And we got elements of that in there, but because the first director like really fucked everything, like trying to recover, I had to shoot pretty much 2 videos and like mush them together to make some like a cohesive type of thing. And I had to apologize to some of the cosplayers that came before because they didn't get a chance to get as much screen time as they should have, because of just how the director shot everything and how everything was looking and shit. So I got a chance to put everybody in the video, but it wasn't in the capacity that we wanted originally and shit. So I even had my man Clutch Boy Wonder come through from New York in the original shoot. We couldn't get him to come back for the second shoot, so he did the FaceTime joint that I kind of like wrote last minute, because I like to improv a lot too, but I wrote his scenes and let him do what he wanted to do through there. But bro, I made a fucking miracle happen with no budget, no help, no team, nothing. That was just all me trying to make, make the dream happen, man. And it came out as well as it was gonna come out, and it was well received, man. So I'm happy to have pulled that off, and I'm happy to have made as many friends in the cosplay community as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bring me more friends. Like, people just, hey, I love the song, shit like that. Like, this shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And it's been really dope, man. You get the chance to see people outside of whatever they're putting on social media and things like that. Because, people view some cosplayers one way, but there's a lot more to them than that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to call them friend and things like that. And it ain't even on no like sexual things. Even like, besides meeting Candy B, like, there really wasn't none of that. Like, I had one mission, was to not be the creepy guy in DMs, right? That was my mission. Like, what I'm saying? I want you to be able to talk to one of these cosplayers and they'd be like, oh no, man, it was, he was solid. He was straight up. Like, he never tried that bullshit. He never made me feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was big because of how much they've told me about just niggas in their DMs or some crazy shit all the time.
I believe it, bro.
I just didn't want to be that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that at all. So
God damn. I forgot about that part. So caught me off guard like a mug.
Yeah, okay. It was dope, man. We completely improv this scene after I directed everybody, which is nuts. But so me, Tino, and Skinner, man, we have fun, man. We made this shit work, bro. And everything has been fantastic from there. So I can't even complain about the journey, even though a lot of bullshit happened along the way, man. A lot of bullshit happened, but we pulled it off.
Fam, so many dope things about this video, man. The cosplay girls is like insane in the video. It's funny too, because I've been telling my dudes that like do it, because I don't really do it myself. Like I enjoy like dressing up on Halloween or whatever, but I wouldn't call myself a cosplayer. But it'd be like, I got a lot of guy friends who like deep into cosplay, and I just be like, yo, I mean, I like y'all stuff, man, but I ain't checking for y'all like I'm checking for the cosplay girls, bro. Like it's so many cosplay angels, bro. It's like they just do it better, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just better.
Yeah, man. And I really like if I was able to do this video the way I originally planned, one, we would have had way more cosplayers. And we would have shot things a lot differently, man. But I'm happy with what we was able to pull off, man. And I got a really dope relationship out the deal. So I can't complain, man.
I guess it all worked out.
Let's stop it right here, because this is like the beginning of the.
This is the beginning.
You know what I'm saying?
It's before. Look, you can see it in her eyes. She's getting her clutches into Crazy 8 as we speak. Right, this is the moment it happened. Right here, she's like, look, I'm about to ruin this man's life, and he don't even know it yet.
Hey, that is the face, ain't it? That's crazy.
Hilarious, man.
Yo,
man.
there was a video, man, that you played and had me dying. I think it was you who played the I want to see your titty breast.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
That's the City
Yo,
song.
that soundbite is so
City
fucking
Mom.
perfect, man. I'm like, yo, man, that shit is like classic, dog, man.
That's
and
how it be, bro.
Like, I pulled that audio out on her. Like, she didn't know what the fuck the song was about to say. So that
perfect.
reaction was perfect. This shit is fucking hilarious.
Bro.
And it's like I got like 5 or 6 more videos like that coming too. It's about to be super hilarious. I got the wildest audio, and I just pull up on her one time just to see what she gonna do. It's fucking hilarious.
Fam, titties is a gift from God himself, man. I don't care if you've been with your girl for like 2 days or 20 years, bro. Her titties is just out.
Exactly.
It just makes you feel good on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It takes you to a happy place. You know what I mean? It's just titties.
Exactly. Even though I'm more of an ass man, you can't deny titties, especially when they
all of them. I like it all. Just like it all, man. Yo, definitely a dope video, man. Definitely a dope video. So, like, what do you got coming on the horizon, man? What's next for Crazy 8?
So, outside of working on Animated Chapter 2, I got a bunch of performances getting ready to happen. I hope to really start seeing way more people at way more conventions.
You doing BlerdCon?
Yes, I know I'm gonna be at BlerdCon.
Oh, that's what's up. We pulling up.
I'll be at BlerdCon. I'm gonna be at HNIC Con. I'm also going to be at DreamCon this year too. So I might be performing at some of these places. I might not. I can't really disclose that at this point. But
all right.
I really do. I hope everybody gets to experience everything that I've been working on and packaging up on a stage at some point this year, because this is what I've been waiting my whole life for. You know what I mean? Like being able to spit some raps to people that the messages were intended for, man, that's a feeling that's like nuts, right?
Can't beat it.
So to be able to do that and then get off stage and be able to talk to y'all in person for a change and not be behind a phone screen or a computer screen and shit like that, like, dog, I get anxiety about thinking about that shit because I'm so anxious and ready to meet everybody and be around everybody and perform and rap and laugh and all that other shit. I feel like the first convention I go to that I get to meet y'all and I get to meet other people, it's gonna feel like a family reunion. It ain't even gonna be feeling like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't wait for it too, man.
Shit just gonna be so dope, man. So yeah, really just looking to hit the convention circuit heavy this summer and way more performances, man. And of course, more music. I plan on dropping a lot more music before the year is over. In the midst of me working on this album and everything, and then by the time next year comes, it's gonna be a wrap.
Word.
Second album time, and we out here. We to the moon.
All right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, thank you for coming on the show, man. This is a blast.
No problem,
we want to get you. We just had your boy Nerds and Hip Hop on Thursday.
Yeah, Josh, that's my guy.
Yeah, Josh,
That's
man.
my guy.
Cool dude out in Cali.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And, shout out to him and his wife and the event space that they got out there, man. I hope like we could put some dope events together out in Cali, man, and just bring more people from our side of the country to their side, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa.
Okay.
And just, you know, pool resources and shit. So shout out to Josh and the Nerds and Hip Hop brand, man.
For sure.
There we go.
Well, thanks for being on, my brother. Thank you kindly.
For sure, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, anytime, man.
Anytime y'all need me, I'm here, man. Anytime y'all need me, I'm here, man.
That's what's up. Real quick, tell the people where they can follow you at.
Yo, follow me on all social media platforms at crazy, the number 8, THE, great. It's only one of me. You can't get another.
Never said, man.
Talk your shit, nigga. All right, yo. Until next time, man. Thank everybody for watching. Oh, yeah. If you haven't, subscribe to the Geek Salad YouTube page.
Yes.
YouTube.com/Geek Salad. You'll find us also on Instagram at Geek Salad. Now, until next time. See y'all.
Peace.
I'm on the come up, jump up, I pick my gun up. Joe Jackson with trap.